What's up, you guys? It's Zoom and I'm back for another video. So today we have Bonnie, right? The Bonnie character. They basically came out with some information that it might be a guy. I guess that's what they're trying to put out here. I guess nobody ever checked the Wikipedia, or did they just change it just so it could match with this story? Because now if you go back to the real page, the Wikipedia Bonnie Blue, you're not gonna find this shit. I guess. But the problem is not there, because like if they're talking about it and they're letting this thing go around the internet, because right now people are talking about it, so it's something that they want y'all to see. They want to admit this in front of you. This is what I've been saying the whole time. All of these characters that come out with a gender is not what they portray. You feel me? They tell you it's a man, but it's a female. You feel me? And vice versa. So this is what's going on over here. They're just admitting it. See, as you can see, you're not gonna find it if you go look for it for yourself. You can see that this is a satanic character with the British flag, of course, red and blue for division, and the one eye in the middle, you feel me? And they kind of have the Roman Empire, I guess, numerals right there, I guess, which equals 30. So Tom Bellinger, because they said, I guess that its name used to be Tom, I guess, and they didn't say the last name, so Tom, I guess Bellinger is her last name, so I guess it's only right if it's Tom Bellinger, right? That matches up with Tia Bellinger, sex called Tia Emma Bellinger. We can clearly see this is not no joke, it's all predicted, you feel me? They want y'all to know about this, you feel me? They just want to leave it in your mind, you feel me? Because, like, they're going to tell you one. It's like when they told you about Michelle Obama, you feel me? But, like, why aren't they talking about all the other ones? Because they're trying to act like there's just one part of them that's, like, really, really females, and another part is, mixing that, you feel me? But, like, all of a sudden, you feel me? Like, if this thing was really on the Wikipedia page the whole time, somebody would have known, bro. They just put it out now. They just want to put it out to people. That's why. So Bonnie Blue is 26, right? The numerology to her birthday equals 38. That breaks down to 11. She was born on the 14th, right? And we know that equals 14. And, her characters also match up with the 14. We're going to see it in a minute. So this thing has to do with Gen Z, right? Because, I guess it's the age range, right? So Gen Z equals 11. Just like the numerology to her birthday. OF star, which is, she is an OF star. The numerology to her birthday equals 38. And we can clearly see that OF star also equals 38 in multiple ciphers. Gen Alpha equals 26, along with inverts and orgy. Because that's what they do, you feel me? This is the kind of character this is, you feel me? This is a character that all about that low energy stuff, you feel me? Just getting you to be sexual all the time. That's what it is, you feel me? That's why it matches up with our age, because this is all scripted to happen to show you all these things, you feel me? So the other name that they use also is Kyle Butler. Basically, that's what maybe was her name. I guess that's what the video said. You feel me? That basically the name was Kyle Butler, and then it changed to Bonnie Blue. Whatever it is, it still matches up to Tia Emma Bellinger, Sex Skull, 1,000 Men, because this is the challenge that they was doing. Matches up with Tom, feel me, which also equals 33. Blue also matches up with Kyle Butler. Basically, this is the image that they showed. Basically, I guess to get people to see that this is a man, but like this look AI generated, because this is another picture that they used from her and changed it. And I found this character called Jay Adams, right? And this is a skateboarder, I guess, a famous skateboarder, because once you type Jay Adams, you'll see who he is. You feel me? So they actually have this one registered as a character. You feel me? Of course, there's people talking about this thing already. You feel me? There's someone saying that leads. This is a verified account too, so they at least don't want you to know about Bonnie Blue's actually deceased skateboarding legend Adams. Wow, throwing it in our face like that. It's the reason why people are putting this on the internet. This is a weird character. You feel me? But they all are. You feel me? And this is what it looked like now. Like, I mean, before he passed, you feel me? And you can clearly see him throwing the horns, of course. And this is a character that I guess played a certain role, because people was actually following this dude. He's supposed to be like a legend, and you already know what they do with legends. You feel me? Death fakers, of course. So His character is a female, and the numerology to his birthday equals 22, and we know that 22 is with feminine energy. So the numerology to his death equals 20. We're gonna see how that connects right here, because between Bonnie's birth and Jay Adams' birth, it's 38 years again. Bonnie's birthday equals 38, you feel me? So we have 38 years, 3 months, 1 week, and 5 days between them, which is 20, you feel me? Just as the numerology to his death. And the date with this character's death is kind of weird, because like there's other places where they say he died on the 14th, and I believe that more, because this one that they put on Google is different. Of course, they do that on purpose, but it's all about that gematria. You feel me? So J Adams also equals 20. And 3 ciphers, Gen Z equals 20 in the Chaldean cipher. This word also equals 20 in the septenary cipher, and Tom. So we can clearly see it all connects. You feel me? It all connects. We can clearly see here. There's not that many pictures, I guess, of this J character, but I can clearly see it right here. You feel me? Even with the teeth, you know, and even with the hair, like it's so easy for them guys. It's so easy for them to do this. It's the reason why they give all these accessories, all these things they give to for women to enhance their look and all this shit, make you think that it's gonna just help you, you know, look better. But it's more for these people, these kinds of things, because we can't call these things people. You feel me? You know you're a woman, but you're gonna turn into a man, and you know you're a man. You go, come on, man. That it don't take a rocket scientist to understand that you just won't be. If you're born as a man, that's what you're gonna be until you gone. You feel me? It's nothing you could do that would change that. You feel me? So this shit is actually mental illness, because now people have a hard time making witches witch. Cause look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Between Jay Adams' death and Bonnie birth, that's 15 years and 3 months, which equals 9. Of course, we're in the 9th year. So I told y'all on Google they're saying he died on the 15th. Well, here they're saying he died. Jay Adams died on the 14th of August, right? And he died at 53. This is the guy in question, right? He died at 53, right? Which equals 8. Jay Adams equals 74. A equals 36. So we have our 3 sixes right there. Adams is 38, so this character was scripted to die anyway. You feel me? It was made like that. You feel me? That's how they scripted it. You feel me? And Jay Adams matches up with Orgy Tia, Ama Belinger, Kyle Butler, Jared Leto, another character we're gonna see, Gen Alpha, Christian Baranski, another character we're gonna see, S Cole, Gen Z, T Word, and 1,000 Men, which is the challenge that Bonnie was doing. So the video, I'm gonna play it right here.
Oh my god, no fucking way. So there's now speculation that Bonnie Blue was actually a man, someone called Carl Butler, and born in 1985. I'm not sure if this is real, but it is going viral. Kyle Butler had to change when he was 13 and then became Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue. And all them men that enjoyed Carl Butler, eh? Carl Butler. Damn. You've not seen this, you've not read this story. It's fucking everywhere. Everywhere. Look at his face. Carl Butler. Before he had to change at 13. I wonder if those 2,000 men are going to be queuing up now in June, isn't it? Isn't it this month? She wants to be in a box. Or he wants to be in a box. He wants to be in a box, and he wants to feel your words. Your words. All those 1,000 men that were doing it with Carl Butler.
But this is a TikTok account who put out the video, and you know every single side that they have right now, they're gonna push it through TikTok. This is where everything, all the fuck shit goes, all the fake stuff, you feel me? Because this is where you get hypnotized, you feel me? And this, of course, again, a character that's all about the sex, you feel me? All about the lower energy things, you feel me? At the end of the day, that's all they do, you feel me? On that OnlyFans website, you feel me? That's all that's there, you feel me? And that reminded me of this TV show called American Gods, and where this goddess, and you know how they they see these goddesses. They're the ones who introduce them to us through these movies, through these books, whatever, whether it be in the book or whatever. They're the ones who talk to us about. So that's what the fuck they worship. You feel me? So in this movie, there's this goddess called Bilquis, and she's a goddess of just, I guess, seducing men and women. Like she got the power in this show. All the power she has, she could seduce any man, any woman. You feel me? And basically, they would, of course, engage, but she would just consume them. Like anybody who had any kind of relations with her, you disappear and you disappear through her. You just disappear through there. You feel me? She just sucks you up from there. Like that's that's what they do. You feel me? These demons. You feel me? They just consume you. They don't want to take just your energy. They want to take all of you, all of your life. That's what they're here for. That's why they show you all these things. You feel me? Because it's all about that low origin energy shit. It's like, how many guys, how the fuck y'all think this is okay? And y'all making this famous. So now it's like the younger ones, that's what they're gonna be on. Cause think about it. Now a little boy can see this and be like, okay, shit, I'm a boy. I could just be a woman and also I'll make money on OnlyFans. And that's it. What you think? Y'all giving power to these people, y'all pushing these people to, and they're the ones telling your kids that this is the life. Like, come on. This ain't right, bro. It's all about that worship. You worship her as a goddess. That's what these guys are doing. You feel me? And this is the goddess in question. You feel me? In the show they're talking about. So it must be an entity that they worship. Look at this room. Look at them. They're demons, man. They're just trying to hurt you at the end of the day. Look at this. Why the fuck a person have to do this to make a living? It's the dumbest shit ever. You feel me? And all these cliches, you feel me? Like the security guards. You feel me? Like this is some bullshit. The soccer team. Come on, guys. Can't keep going with this shit. You feel me? And now basically she responded with, of course, a fake response, talking about, I read somewhere, somebody told them that they read somewhere that she's a man, and she said she read it too, but she's not phased by it. She doesn't care. Yeah, I have a problem with it. There's nothing I can't handle. Of course, they just wanted to throw the truth in your face, let you take it in without realizing it, and they get to keep going. You feel me? Because as long as you're not gonna acknowledge that this shit is fake, you're not gonna understand what they're doing, and you keep thinking that this life is real, you're cooked. They're gonna do you. And they're talking about she's doing another video, right? And this is the big thing going on right now, because it's like a lot of dudes, right, was behind this character, you feel me, thinking it was a female. That's what they do. It's all about deceptions and the lies, deceit. They have to fake everything. Where the fuck the saying fake it till you make it come from, you think? You feel me? Like, that's from them. That's what they do. They fake it till they get you. That's what they do. Talking about she broke a record for slipping with, come on, bruh. See, like any kind of company or some shit that comes around talking about a record, man. Look, who even had a record to break? You telling me so there's a competition where we don't know that's going on for the female that can, or the dude that can, sleep with 1,000 people? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. It's not possible, bro. They're just throwing things around just to get you riled up about it. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, 1,000 dudes and shit. So now the next thing is the pet zoo, right? Because she's talking about the next one finna be a pet zoo type thing. You feel me? So the guys now, they're all messed up in their head. But I'm telling you, if they got y'all to believe that it was a female when it was a man, you really need to start thinking about all of them. You feel me? And that's if you're lucky enough, because most people, they're still gonna go. They're still gonna go. They don't care at this point. Come on, bro. How many fights they've been having for all this shit, for rights? You feel me? So everybody could be whatever they want. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna keep trying to break fake records to get you to lose yourself. What the fuck is this? And then she was talking about pregnancy and shit. Was a rumor she was pregnant. It's a man. How you gonna have kids? I can't look like, ever since I knew this shit, I can't look at these female artists anymore. You feel me? The same. Like, once you know, and that's it. You can't go back. You feel me? So welcome to Bonnie's Blue Britain, a place of sin, spin, and soft power. This is an article, guys, talking about an adult
star. You feel me? An adult, the OF person. Wow, man, this shit is just crazy. And basically, they're saying that she got banned. She got banned from OnlyFans, I guess, for like the outrageous stuff she do. But it's a bunch of lies. And this is the thing I was talking to you guys about. You see this picture, right? She on the left, they're saying that's what it was when it was young, right? But like is this picture. You see the shirt? You see the shirt with the Los Angeles on it? It's the same shit. They did this with AI. I'm telling you, they're just trying to tell you. That's it. They're just trying to prove that you feel me. Proof that this character that they're putting on the left exists now. You have no proof of that. They just try to make it look like a dude because they're trying to tell you that's what it is, but subliminally. That's what they're trying to do because a lot of people are gonna come back to this. They're not even care. You feel me? How many people are following James Charles? Come on. You feel me? So they don't care. They're still gonna do it. They're still gonna do it because people are so far up into the system they can't get out no more. You feel me? So the next character is Jared Leto, right? And he's 53. Vertigo 53 in the KV exception cipher. So him and Bonnie, you can see by yourself. You feel me? It's not that much to say. They're all fucking puppets created in the same fucking lab with a printer. Cause like the way they be looking, yeah, they've been printed, yeah, identical. You feel me? Jared Leto equals 54 in the reverse reduction cipher along with Bonnie Blue, which equals 9. John Gray's another character we finna see, also equals 54 along with Bonnie Blue, Jared Leto, and Tia Bellinger, and 54 equals 9. Again, Jared Leto and Bonnie. Told y'all, once you believe in today's shit, it's easy for them to just get you to accept shit. Because honestly, if you really think about it, if everything was normal, we wasn't altered, we would be able to see this shit like right away. Like right away when they would put these characters on TV, we would know. But you feel me? Like we're so fucking altered, fucked up in the brain, we don't understand, man. So what the fuck is this? Cause like y'all could this is a vice versa thing. How the fuck we know this is a man or a woman? But again, that's how they got us confused. They ain't fucking everything. They come out the same fucking lab, guys. It doesn't take that much to figure it out, man. Right in front of you. Right in front of you. I know your eyes can be tricked, but you gotta make your mind strong enough. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you're not this body. You're more than that. You feel me? So you gotta use it. So Bonnie Blue also equals 45 along with John Graydon's Katie Price, another character we're finna see. Yeah, Emma Belling. Between Bonnie and Jared birthday is 27 years. 27 years, 4 months, 2 weeks, and 5 days, and that equals to 20. So J Adams' death equals to 20. So you see how the 20 connects, and again, the 0 has no value, so this is number 2. So again, still talking about femininity. You feel me? That's what they're on. That's what the character is supposed to portray, not what it actually is. So another one-eye symbol we see right here from Jared because they're all part of it. They all have to do it. Some way, somehow they have to do it. You feel me? The next character is Christine Baranski. This is also another one of those old characters, I guess, from the 50s. So she's 73 and that equals to 10. So number 10 has no value. Now, the numerology to her birthday is 24, which breaks down to 6. So we have our connection right there. Christine Baranski is up with Tom, Ed Leto, Tia Bellinger, 1,000 Men, and Bonnie Blue. So we can clearly see the connection and the resemblance with this other character. So this one is just the old version of Bonnie, but it's exactly the same, and you can clearly see. You feel me? Those things are not. The fuck is this, guys? But this is not a woman, guys. I'm telling you. And again, how many years between these two? A lot, right? But that's what I'm saying. They're the ones in control making these people. If every 20, 30 years they be pulling out the same people, come on, nobody noticed. Of course, they're trying to make sure you die so you don't get to understand this. Because if somebody lives for longer, somebody could make the connection, but that is if they're now also altered, and that's what we have to fear in this world. You feel me? But as long as you know, you'll be fine. Resemblance, speechless about this. This is what they are. You feel me? And between Christine Baranski and Bonnie's birthday is 47 years, a week, and 6 days, which equals 18, which breaks down to 9. And this word also equals 18. which breaks down to 9. So I told y'all they were talking about the Gen Z, and Gen Z is, I guess, usually between 13 years old and 28 years old, and it became a woman at 13 years old. You feel me? And again, that's the thing they're pushing. They want these kids at 13 years old to turn into females and all that stuff, because that's around the age that they start telling them at school or whatever. You feel me? Those are the kids they want, because they want to start them young. Because like once you start somebody from their youth, that's why they're able to make these boys, these little boys, look somewhat like women in the future, because they groom them to be like that. And getting back to the 13 years old, Bonnie claims that she had, whatever, with 1,057 men, and 1,057 equals 13, and orgy equals 13. So it's not no coincidence. The next character, Katie Price, she's 47, and that's 11. And if y'all notice, Bonnie is born in May, along with Katie Price, along with Christian Berensky. They're all born in May. You feel me? So they like to do this with characters. You feel me? They're always born around the same time. You feel me? And as y'all can see, these things are literally made in labs and in the Sims games or something. Cause like, look at these. This is, what the fuck is this? Plastic? Like, what the fuck is this, guys? These are the characters they put on you guys. They push. You feel me? These are the ones. Like, what the hell is this? You feel me? They're all made up, but all from the same base. Like, look at these two. You feel me? The one on the left is just a bad experiment. You feel me? Like, this is so messed up, man. The illusion is crazy. Cause now, to most people in the world, this is woman. This is supposed to be woman. If they didn't have all these surgeries, these makeups, these skincare products, these hair removal products, testosterone boosters, testosterone blockers, all those things that people need to, I guess, stay how they want to be. Because for women and men, it's different. You feel me? For a guy to turn into a female, they wouldn't be able to do this to y'all. But just the fact that females also accepted this beauty shit, so that helped dudes look more like them. Because now y'all using the same product, the male and the female is using the same product, they probably gonna have the same result on their body. You feel me? So this is an issue, because not only all these things that they give y'all is harming y'all, but not only y'all losing yourselves because y'all want to be things that you just can't be. You feel me? They convinced you that you you can be whatever you want, but fuck, this is hell, bruh. You feel me? How the fuck you born wrong? You feel me? How the fuck you born wrong? Oh, I'm a guy, but I was born. I'm a guy. I'm a woman that was born in a man's body. You feel me? You gotta convince yourself. You feel me? You have to convince yourself. Get past the fact that you have, you know, a lot more hair than women. You have to get past all these things that make you a man. You feel me? So you have to go against yourself like all the way to accomplish the bullshit that they're asking you. And again, it's gonna destroy you at the end, and nothing good coming from that. Best believe that. So Katie Price matches up with Bonnie Blue, Tia Emma Bellinger, Tia Bellinger, Jen Alpha, Jared Little, Jay Adams, Tom, S. Cole, RG, Thousand Men, and Gen Z. So all these people are fake. You gotta understand that all of the things they do is to bring more chaos into the people. So we see, I guess there's this rapper, that fell in love with the Bonnie character. So he's a 19-year-old and she's supposed to be like 26. So y'all see the things they do right here, because a lot of these artists, they do things with, younger people, you feel me? But they make it look like they're actually going out there and kidnapping these people and shit. Like, nah. You feel me? They create people like that. They have, you feel me? They do take people. That's what they do, and all the time. So every time a story comes out, they want to make it look like it's an accident. You feel me? No, that's just what they do. They love to do that kind of stuff. You feel me? Those are nasty characters. You feel me? Talking about hearts and stuff. Like, come on, bro. We don't care. We're not supposed to care about all this crap that they're sending. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Y'all can keep all this shit to yourselves. Like, most people really don't need to know about these bullshit ass stories. You feel me? But y'all pushing it. Y'all want to make them so into it. Give energy. You feel me? Talk about it. Think about it. You feel me? just to give attention to these piece of shits doing the one eye symbol every chance they get with their bullshit ass hair. Like, come on, bro. This is a fucking man. And this is another character of hers, you feel me? Of his. And they look just like her. Another goofy character on the world stage, ready to play with you. And this guy is a filmmaker, I guess, or actor. I mean, actor and a filmmaker. It's the same thing at the end of the day. All fakery at the end of the day. We can see them right here. You feel me? It's so easy for them to. It's so easy for them to create new vessels, and just that's what they do, plates and templates, and always want to fuck up people, get people confused. That's why people subconsciously. That's how they subconsciously got people to turn to the same. It's all a mind control game on this shit. I'm telling you, they're playing the long game. They know that it takes time to get your mind to get used to a certain habit and get connected to a certain, way of processing. You feel me? Because once they control what happens in your head, I'm telling you, you're not the one in. Between Bonnie and John Grayton's birthday is 31 years, 4 weeks, and 1 day, which equals 9. Not a surprise here. John Grayton's matches up with Jared Leto, Bonnie Blue, Jay Adam, Christian Baranski's called the T Word, Tia Bellinger, Gen Z, Price, Bellinger, Tia Emma, Gen Alpha, and Inverts. Everything match up to these. It's not a coincidence these characters are all connected to each other. It's all a collective goal to them, you feel me? And they keep telling you guys that these things are agents from the government. Every character you see on the world stage works for the world government. They're the ones in control. You can't do things like this on big platforms and not be a part of them. It's just what it is. They control everything. And you can clearly see it doing the 3 6s right there with his hands. Cause it's no some bullshit. Ain't no way. They know some bullshit. They just want attention. Everything they do is from you. They want it from you. They want to get into. They have everything. They're supposed to be the one. They have nothing to be jealous about. You feel me? They're supposed to be the one that have everything, so they don't need anything from you. But they actually do need the attention from you. So like the way you're looking at them as being higher than you, you're the one higher than them because they need you to function. You don't need them to function. You feel me? There's a difference. And of course, 1,000 men equals 14 reverse reduction cipher in the reverse single reduction, and Gen Z equals 14 in the septenary cipher. And she was born on the 14th. She was born on the 14th of May. Hey, Adams died on the 14th of August. And dead equals 14. This shit crazy, man. But it's definitely the generation that they're going for. They're gonna go to the last stage, I guess, you feel me? Which is turning everybody into mindless, half human, half robots, you feel me? I mean, people are already mindless, but once they're gonna have those things in your mind, it's over with. So John Ratings is 57, and that equals 11. The numerology to his birthday is 35, which is number 8. So again, we see the number 8, which deals with infinity. So we already know what's going on over here. It's just the cycles that they're kept going on for all these years, you feel me? It's all scripted, you feel me? Once it's at number 8, this thing happens, you feel me? Because now, next year is gonna be different. You feel me? Different numbers are gonna match to the event. And that's how you know that all of these is fake, because script, these characters, they're not what you see. You feel me? They're not what you see, they're not what they tell you. You gotta be able to see all of that, man. So I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. This was Zoom, and I'm on.